In this video, we will review SiriusXM's fish mapping plankton information using a Furuno display. Let's start by setting up a fish mapping icon on the home screen. Select the icon with the plus sign from the screen. Next, select the fish mapping icon from the page choices. Then select the green check mark at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Now you can access fish mapping from the home screen by tapping on the fish mapping icon. From the chart shown, swipe up from the bottom to reveal the fish mapping menu. At this point, we suggest turning the legend on, as you will find it useful while viewing the fish mapping layers. Then select Contours, found under the Plankton concentration header, and tap the X in the upper right-hand corner to close the menu. Plankton information is updated every 24 hours. Plankton is the primary food source for most bait fish, which attract hungry game fish. Anglers often use the term chlorophyll. While chlorophyll is a good indicator of where plankton can be found, fish mapping provides actual plankton concentration levels. Plankton concentrations show contour lines with the amount of plankton in a given area, measured in milligrams per cubic meter. If you look at the legend, you'll notice that the areas with less amounts of plankton are shaded in light green, and the areas with greater amounts of plankton are shaded in darker green. You can also hold the cursor on a specific point along the plankton line, and details will appear in the information box. Now, let's review plankton front strengths. From the chart shown, again swipe up from the bottom to reveal the fish mapping menu. Then select Front Strength, found under the Plankton concentration header, and tap the X in the upper right-hand corner to close the menu. With this feature, you can locate where there are areas of greatest plankton concentration adjacent to areas where there is relatively little or no plankton. Strong plankton fronts indicate areas for game fish feeding activity. Plankton fronts are based on a scale from 1 to 4, 1 being a weak front, 2 being a moderate front, 3 being a strong front, and 4 being a very strong front. Ideally, you are looking for strong or very strong fronts, as they are typically the most productive areas. If you look at the legend, you will also notice that the areas with the weakest fronts are shaded in light green, and the areas with the strongest fronts are shaded in darker green. A good tip to remember is to use several fish mapping features in combination. For example, where plankton and sea surface temperature fronts shown here coincide, the likelihood of locating game fish would be very favorable. For additional information and videos, visit our fish mapping website at SiriusXM.com/fishmapping. For videos specific to your branded display, visit our marine video library at SiriusXM.com/marine library. And for even more about using SiriusXM Marine, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/SXM Marine. In addition, please follow us on our social media sites. If you have questions, feedback, or would like to share a story, please email us at marine.support@SiriusXM.com. If you have specific questions about your Furuno hardware, please visit www.furunousa.com/en/get_support. Thank you for joining us.